We got the toolboxes a little bit dirty. I don't think a lot of people clean their toolboxes. Just make sure you have a rubber tip on it, and it's gonna be super quick. Oh, wow, yeah. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to clean the toolbox. Now, we're not gonna open all the drawers and clean out any dust or debris, because there is none, because I keep it clean. However, on the outside, we've done a little bit of work on this wall here. You can see some of that rat's nest that everybody in the comments noticed and complained about. It's kind of an under construction thing. In doing this, we got the toolboxes a little bit dirty. So what I want to show you today is how I clean them up, what my process is, and it's going to be super quick. This is literally going to be like a 10-minute thing, maybe less than that in real time. Now, I'm going to say right now, if you've made it this far, this is not rocket science. Anybody can do this. You don't need to do it my way. I'd appreciate it if you stuck around and watched the rest of the video. Give me a thumbs up, comment, tell me how you do this, but let's get into it. The first thing I like to do is to remove all the little tiny bits of debris and dust with compressed air. So we're gonna fire on my compressor here with the flip of a switch. Bring the hose down, hopefully that's not too loud. My compressor is actually upstairs in my attic, and I have lines and electrical run to it, so it's a little quieter. So we're just gonna take our hose here, and we're gonna go, and we're gonna get all the lips on the top of all these and all the nooks and crannies and get all that stuff out. The reason we want to use compressed air is because if we use something else like a cloth or whatever, it has a much higher likelihood of scratching the paint. Yeah, I know, it's a toolbox, it's not a Ferrari, but still, I wanna protect it. Another nice thing is if you use a blowgun to do this, make sure you have a rubber tip on it. So if you touch this, you don't scratch it or a vehicle. This toolbox didn't get very dirty because it wasn't over here when we did this. It was moved. Now that that's done, we move on to just kind of a degreaser, removal of fingerprints. My go-to is usually the simple green. I like this stuff a lot. It is great for removing fingerprints, and it's kind of an all-purpose cleaner, so I prefer this. Clean microfiber. That's important. So I don't like to spray directly on here. I just want to test this and just see how good this works. This is the first time I've cleaned these. This works really good on the stainless steel stuff. Let's see if we can get some of these prints off. Oh, wow, yeah. That's working awesome. Yeah, that's gonna do just fine. Let's bring you guys in for a better look. Yeah, this is definitely maybe a little overkill for most people. I don't think a lot of people clean their toolboxes, especially when you look in Facebook Marketplace, where a lot of nice boxes are for sale, and they're just horrible. Like, seriously, how do you spend 10 or 15 grand on an insane snap-on toolbox and you don't clean it, you don't take care of it, you got fingerprints all over it? Somebody help me understand why it is people don't. I mean, are you just so busy that you can't take 1 minute to maintenance your stuff? That's just crazy. I much prefer to keep my stuff clean. It lasts a lot longer, but I change my mind often. I like to experience stuff, and I like to buy, sell, trade. I like to do all that. And so because of that, I like to keep my stuff really clean so I can sell it and get top dollar for it. All right, so then I just flip the cloth over and I just kind of wipe it down and keep it dry. Make sure there's no streaking or whatever. Now this lower cabinet gets a lot more use than the upper one. This is where I keep all the wrenches and everything, you know, is really in this lower one. So it's accessed a lot. And of course, it's the least convenient to clean because it's way down here. I really like the blacked out look on this, but one thing I don't like about it is it's just tough to clean. It shows fingerprints and dust and dirt like crazy, same thing with the black automobile. So I wish this was a different color. Don't get me wrong, I bought this because of the blacked out look and I thought it was awesome. All right, it's clean. As you can see, there are pretty much no more fingerprints in this. That was the thing I was trying to get rid of. Of course, more dust is going to build up on it over time. But I got all the fingerprints off. We didn't really need to do much on this one because, again, this one wasn't over here when we did all the work. So this one stayed pretty nice and clean. Just maybe wipe off a couple things here and there. But yeah, looks a lot better. Now, you could take it a step further. If you're even more particular than I am, you can now wax the box. It's been degreased, so now your wax or polish will stick to it. All right, so the last step in my process is just to put a coat of the Car Guys Premium Hybrid Wax on here. You don't have to do this. In fact, I wasn't sure I was going to do this for this video, but hey, I figured why not go the extra mile and show you the full process that I usually do. So with this, what I usually do is I shake this up pretty good, and then you're supposed to spray it on a 2x2 area, but I like to apply it with the cloth here, so I'm going to do that instead. And then we're just going to gently and neatly just kind of go over. I'm not going to do sides, I'm just going to do the front facing areas. We're just going to go over this real quick, get nice coverage, get in the nooks and crannies. This will definitely help keep the dust from collecting on the top of these drawer pulls. This is the first time I've actually opened these drawers. This toolbox is completely empty. Okay, so after we apply the polish or wax or whatever you want to call it, the next step is to buff it off with a clean microfiber towel. That's pretty normal throughout almost any wax or any kind of application like that. So we're going to go ahead and wipe this down. Yeah, so it is nice and clean. Finally. No fingerprints or anything. Looks awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I think I have the best audience, although 97 or 95, 92% of you guys don't subscribe. Please subscribe. That'd be awesome if you could do that. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.